Hey everyone, welcome in. This will be a timeless divine masculine, divine feminine reading for you. So whenever you find it, you are meant to. All right, I'm just going to open up, tap into this divine masculine collective and see what they want you to know right here, right now. I have air coming out my throat. It's very uncomfortable. This masculine has been suppressing their truth for a while. It's been heavy on their chest. I mean, this has been coming through a lot. So what else? Let's see. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I get so close to sending a message and then I back out. I chicken out. It's driving me insane though. I feel like I'm going insane and I don't know what to say, and I'm just looking for a sign from you, divine feminine. Like just one sign that tells me it's safe for me to reach out. Like, I don't know who you're with. I don't know if you're by yourself, if you're with someone else, and there's a part of me that doesn't want to look foolish. So it's tearing me up on the inside, not being able to talk to you. Like, I hate the silence. I really miss you. I honestly just miss you, and I miss our friendship. I miss the conversations. I know I need to get out of my own way, but I am struggling. I'm struggling. I don't even know. And I want to get it right. And I love you so much that I'm just getting hung up on perfection, on like perfecting the communication instead of just saying hi. I keep hoping that you're going to reach out, or that you're going to text me or send me a DM or come over to my house, or just come see me in person, or whatever it is. I keep hoping that you're going to reach out first. But I know deep down inside that you're not coming. Like, you're not coming. You're not going to reach out. I know that it's my job to push past fears and reach out. I know that the ball's in my court. I've got so much to say that I almost don't even know where to start, and I'm just getting all up in my head. Would you even listen to me? Would you hang up on me? It's all these what ifs, what ifs, what ifs, and then I get stuck. I get stuck. My worst fear is that you've moved on. I'm looking for a sign. I'm waiting for a sign. I'm waiting for a sign. I'm hoping that you're going to post something on social media that gives me clarity around your status. Like, are you single? Are you committed? Are you dating? That's really what I want to know. And I'm hoping that you're going to give me a sign. Like, should I call you or not? Like, should I bother or not? Man, this masculine is just like, it's heavy, you guys. This is a cycle that your masculine is in. They keep thinking like this over and over and over, and it's eating them up inside. Divine feminine, I feel like the ball is in your masculine's court, and they really do need to push through this so that they can grow. I feel like right now you've just been guided to keep your moves hidden, lay low, focus on your work, just lay low. I'm just getting divine feminine, like you're really detaching. I almost see like the hermit energy for you, where you're just kind of doing your own thing. You're learning a lot of stuff about yourself right now. Spiritual development, spiritual learning, developing your soul, inner discovery, and you kind of just want to be, it's not that you want to be alone, it's just that you're okay. You're okay with being alone. You're okay, flying under the radar. You don't really feel the pull to post anything right now. You're just not getting the urge. You're not inspired to do that. You could have really cut back on social media, or maybe removed it altogether. Maybe you don't even have social media anymore, or you just really have stepped away from that. You don't feel the need to flash your life around. Even if you're private and you only have a few friends, I feel like you just don't feel the need to do that right now. Maybe you go through phases where you post things and then phases where you don't. And I feel like you're in one of the phases where you just don't feel like it. You're not inspired or compelled to do that. And I also feel like your intuition has been guiding you to keep the distance between you and your masculine. I know that like you want to reach out, you want to go see them in person. You've been thinking about going to them physically and running into them or things like this, but you know deep down inside that that's not the right decision. I feel like this journey is really weighing heavily on you, Divine Feminine, right now. So much so that you may have retreated from it. You may have stopped watching readings. You may have kind of just really pulled away and detached from the journey, which is great because then you can just focus on yourself, you know? Sometimes we've got to do that. You're being guided to push your masculine to help them grow. And if you were to give them a sign and make it so easy for them, then they wouldn't learn anything. And a very similar message came through recently, but okay, Spirit, what is this masculine learning? To give up control. This is a masculine who needs to give up control. They need to give up control and the need to know all the answers. That's what this masculine's learning. What are you learning right now, Divine Feminine? How to protect your energy is what I'm hearing. You're learning how to protect your energy by withdrawing and kind of keeping yourself to yourself. You're learning about specific skills and gifts that you have. And the way that you're doing that is by kind of stepping into that hermit mode here, you guys, and taking like a little bit of time for yourself. You're learning to put yourself first, is what I'm hearing. You're learning to put yourself first and just kind of take a step back from the journey, because maybe for some of you, you've been quite heavily focused on it, and but it hasn't been contributing to any sort of growth or progress, right? So you've kind of taken a step back from that. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation meeting. Okay, so I feel your masculine, they are going to be reaching out with communication. What else? Well, I'll definitely be pulling advice for you guys. Coffee cup, yeah. So I feel your masculine's going to ask you out, okay? Maybe to meet up for coffee, catch up, something like that. I feel that you're healing codependent chaser energies, perhaps, for some of you, or maybe that's something that you had to heal in the past and you've just been staying true to that. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I think your masculine is really heavily focused on you. Like they are like locked in, okay? They are locked in on you. They've been watching, maybe stalking. I don't know. I'm kind of getting a masculine who might like to stalk. It's not crazy stalkery though. That's like not what I'm talking about. It's like somebody who likes to stand back and watch and be really sure before they make a decision, okay? I think this masculine has been keeping a close eye on you to just see who you are, really get to know your character, see how you are on a consistent basis before reaching out. Okay, that could be for some of you. I think they've been watching you to try to find some sort of a sign, right? Like, where's my sign? Where's my sign that I can come in, that Divine Feminine wants me? But I think the universe isn't going to allow this masculine to have a sign from you, okay? But this masculine has been receiving other signs from the universe, right? That are saying, yeah, this is your person. When are you going to trust? When are you going to believe? When are you going to take a leap of faith? Because you're being tested. Your trust in the universe and yourself and your feminine is being tested right now. Okay? This is some sort of spiritual test, spiritual initiation for your masculine. You know, when are you going to trust in terms of what we've been showing you, masculine? We've been showing you your divine feminine's name everywhere, all the time, almost every day, consistently, and so many other signs, right? Like, when are you going to actually have faith? The chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So your masculine may be working through fears of abandonment. And I had a hard time saying that, so that could be. They might have this, It's giving me the vibe of, okay, so what I was saying earlier, divine feminine, is this is a masculine who's used to having people, was I saying that in this reading? No, I don't think I was, you guys. I think this masculine's used to having people chase them, right? And so this masculine has always known, oh yeah, that person wants me because they're chasing me. And so now I know for sure they want me because they're chasing me. So I know that they want me. So yeah, I'll go for that person, or then I will communicate with that person. But it's like, this is a masculine who waits for people to chase them or to prove that they're into them. Do you know what I mean? So they wait for someone else to put in the effort before they will put in any effort. And the universe is going, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not how it works, right? Their faith is being tested, okay? They're being asked to communicate with you without having any of the answers, any guarantee, without having any idea of what's going on with you, okay? Because you're not going to chase. Maybe you did in the past. Maybe that was something you had to heal, right? And now you're sitting. You're not sitting, but you're staying still. Like, you're not going to chase. You attract. You attract. You stay open and receptive, and you attract, right? Right. So, acts: breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. I feel like this masculine, they need to work on abandonment issues. They need to heal some issues around that. And I also feel like this masculine, actually, they may use silent treatment as a manipulation tactic, you guys, unfortunately. And I think that needs to come to a stop, okay? They need to learn that that's not okay and they can't do that. And that they need to be mature about it, and they need to communicate with people instead of giving people the silent treatment, because the silent treatment is a control tactic, okay? And we can't have control in relationships because control is not love. Control is not love, okay? So there's some sort of pattern here that this masculine needs to break, whether that's, yeah, it's control. They need to give up control. That's what Spirit was saying earlier when I was channeling through what this masculine is learning. Spirit says they're learning to give up control and the need to know. Cassette, outdated conditioning, exactly. Replaying events over in their head. Outdated thinking, conditioning. This is it. There's something here that they need to change. They need to change their mindset here and their behavior. Also, they need to get out of their head because they keep going around and around and around and around and around and around and around this loop, right? Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Where's the sign? Where's the sign? Watch, 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 watch. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And then it just keeps going around and around. The sword and the rose. So this masculine is looking for the truth. They're looking for some sort of sign or clarity, but they're not going to get it from you. They're only going to get it from the universe. And the universe is like, when are you going to trust what you're seeing? Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Yeah, so feminine, I think you've been learning from your past mistakes, and I think many of you used to be chasers, or maybe you were codependent, but not anymore. There's no way you're going to do that again. Like, you don't run after anybody or chase after anybody. The thing is that Divine Feminine, I feel you know very clearly what the assignment is. And you're here to push your masculine out of their comfort zone. You're here to help them grow and transform. And so you're not going to make it super easy on them. You're not going to lay out a red carpet and go, you know, I'm a sure thing. Because they wouldn't grow. They wouldn't learn. This is a masculine who's used to having people fawn all over them and chase them and give them all sorts of attention. The world. Okay, so there's some sort of cycle that your masculine is closing out right now, and I feel that they are going to be reaching out once they're able to break some sort of a pattern here. You guys are going to be leveling up when it comes to your connection. Yeah, Ace of Cups, that's beautiful. So you do have a beautiful new beginning and love between you and your masculine coming in. They're being encouraged to communicate from the heart, 8 of Wands, which is really lovely. They are going to do it. They're just scared. The Hangman, they've got to surrender. They've got to let go. They have to think differently. They do. They have to change their mindset. They have to let go of old programming, outdated thinking and conditioning, because right now they're causing some sort of a delay, and things are going to be delayed until they see things differently, until they let go of control, you guys. That's what Spirit said. They need to give up control. And the Hangman is literally about letting go of control. Seeing things differently and letting go. The 8 of Wands, communication, a phone call, a text message, a DM. It's coming in. It is after this masculine surrenders. The universe is showing this masculine a whole bunch of signs. The 5 of Swords. I'm not surprised to see this. I was picking up that your masculine has definitely been operating from the ego. The ego loves control, right? Again, maybe even giving you the silent treatment. That's not okay. That's not going to work. And unfortunately, these could be really bad patterns that the masculine has picked up from his childhood or from his parents. Maybe his parents were like that with one another. Maybe his parents played mind games with one another. Or this masculine's had, you know, partners in the past who would play mind games with them. So it's just what they're used to, and they're repeating some sort of really bad pattern here that needs to stop, because you can't have a healthy relationship if there's ego involved and control or silent treatments. You've got to be able to sit down and have an adult conversation and put your feelings out there and talk about your feelings. Just have a conversation. An adult conversation, you know. Queen of Pentacles. So Divine Feminine, this is you. You know your worth, you know your value, and you're not going to settle. You're going to stay right where you are. You're just going to stay right where you are. You're going to keep pouring into self-love and pouring into your healing. The Star, yeah, you're going to keep pouring into your healing. This is about having faith, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Your masculine is being encouraged to let go and have faith. Take a leap of faith, to be vulnerable, to wear their heart on their sleeve, to tell you how they feel. You know, they have to be able to trust what the universe is showing them and have faith and let go of control and just speak from the heart. But it's been a challenge for this masculine. Yeah, the Strength card. It's about letting go of control, allowing things to unfold without controlling things or rushing things or forcing things. The Strength card talks about stepping into your confidence. So that's what your masculine's working on. They need to learn equal give and take, equal reciprocity. You're not going to pour in all of this effort. You're not going to chase. It has to be equal give and take. And for many of you, you could have been, the last time you guys communicated, you could have reached out to them, for example. And now you're like, well, I reached out the last time. Now they can reach out, you know, equal give and take. Like, I'm not going to reach out again. I've put in some effort, and that's that. Now I want to see effort from you. Where's your effort? Because I'm not going to be a chaser like I used to be in the past, constantly texting someone, hi, 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 hi. No. Hi, how are you? Okay, we're going to talk. Great, conversation over. Next time, you're going to reach out. That's how it works. Equal give and take, right? So you've learned a lot. Your masculine has a few things to learn here, but let's just get an energy on what's next here between you and your masculine. They're closing out. I'm hearing like a vicious cycle of overthinking. The Six of Cups is what's next for you and your masculine. That's really lovely. I feel like there's going to be a lot of inner child healing that's going on here for you and your masculine, which is beautiful. And the Six of Cups talks about soulmate union, reconciliation, nostalgia. Your masculine's really missing you. And I feel like just their desire to reconnect with you, reconcile with you, be around you is going to outweigh the discomfort of reaching out. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to outweigh the fear that they're feeling. Okay, because they're really, really missing you. You're their person. You feel like home, and they're like, I need to lay down my sword and stop competing and stop trying to control things and just actually reach out, because like, I just want to reach out. Like, I honestly just want to communicate and talk to Divine Feminine. Like, I need to get out of my own way. Like, why do I expect her to chase me or reach out? If I want to talk to her, I should just reach out. And this is what this masculine has to process and get to, okay? But yeah, the Six of Cups is what's next for you guys, which is really quite lovely. It's beautiful, beautiful, sweet, tender, innocent energy of reconciliation, okay? Your masculine is manifesting a new beginning. They're afraid of rejection, but with the wheel here, the universe is like, we're going to show you. And then you have to trust. You have to trust the signs, you know? Okay, so yeah. Divine Feminine, you're putting yourself first. That's what I channeled through for you. I asked Spirit, what is Divine Feminine learning? And Spirit said, you know, putting yourself first. And we have the Ace of Cups here, right? Which clarifies that as well. You're choosing self-love, and that's the right thing, okay? So keep doing that. Let's get advice for you. Advice for you other than that. Advice for the feminine. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, there's like a new opportunity or a new idea or a new offer that's going to be presented to you, and Spirit wants you to take that seed and plant it and tend to it, okay? This is some sort of offer coming in for you. Focus on these beautiful new beginnings you want to birth for yourself. We have the Two of Swords coming out. Pardon me. There may be an offer comes in that you might be inclined to say no to, but Spirit's encouraging you to step into the sacred flow of yes. Okay? The Nine of Swords. This is your masculine's energy. They're just stressing out. They're giving themselves a headache. What's the advice for the masculine? The Two of Wands. It's to make a decision and pick a path and commit. Yeah, the Lovers. There's a choice here. Make a choice and commit. Give up control. Give up the need to know. You can only plan so much, and then it becomes pointless, okay? Like, we can make a plan, we can give it our all, we can think it through, and then we have to take action on that plan. But if we just keep going over and over the plan, then nothing's gonna happen, right? The Five of Wands. So there's some sort of inner conflict here, masculine, that you're being asked to work through. The King of Wands. It's about stepping into your confidence and taking action is how I feel, okay? And not holding yourself back and being open and vulnerable to your feminine. Knight of Cups, okay? Anything else for the feminine with this offer that she's inclined to say no to? What's with that? Justice. Okay, so I don't know. There's something here where Spirit's saying there's an offer or an opportunity coming in that can balance things out for you. But you might say no. What is it? What is the offer though? It could be somebody's truth. It could be an offer from a Libra. What is this offer though? Oh, the Devil. Could be something that you're afraid to accept or afraid to go after. Some of you might be in this hyper protective energy of thinking everyone is evil, everyone is out to get you, everyone is karmic, every offer is bad. And Spirit's just warning you against that if you are feeling that way, okay? Because some of you might be letting your fear around a new opportunity block you. And I don't know what that opportunity is, you guys. It could be in career or something like this. The Chariot. It's about like an opportunity that's going to help you move forward. Okay. Could even be an opportunity to travel, and you might say, no, I don't want to. But Spirit's saying, just think long and hard before you reject any offers. Do what's right for you. If this offer comes in, just do what's right for you, okay? Because justice is about knowing your truth, speaking your truth, standing in your truth, and doing the right thing for you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was just going to say I'm feeling stuck, and then I pulled the Eight of Swords. So I don't know what this is. This might be an offer from someone that kind of takes you by surprise, and you're like, I don't know if I should take it. And Spirit's saying, well, just think long and hard, because not too long and hard, but just actually really consider it, because some of you, like, it's a really good offer, but you're thinking like it's a shady offer, or it's not good for you, or it's coming from someone who's karmic, but they're not. Huh. Yeah, the Hierophant, you guys, I feel like this is divinely sent, but you're thinking it's like not. This is a commitment for some of you. The Three of Pentacles. Somebody might want to work with you or partner up with you or build with you. This could be in work or love or something like that. And this person might want to collaborate with you. Just don't have a knee-jerk reaction of saying no right away. Like, actually feel into it, think about it a little bit, and don't let your fears or worries or doubts get the better of you. Make sure you're operating from a space of love, okay? I almost said maple, so I don't know why that word wanted to come out. Maple. This is I don't even feel like I can feel into this for you, Divine Feminine. I'm feeling blocked. I feel like my intuition is even blocked, which is interesting because the Two of Swords is here, which is like a blocked energy where you're kind of not thinking clearly, or you're not able to make a good decision. You're feeling conflicted. So take a minute to sort of get out of your head and into your heart. Spend time in meditation to get clarity around this. Ask for signs. Ask Spirit to show you if this offer is good for you or not. But that's pretty much all I can get for you with this. It's almost like Spirit's not letting me have access to that information anyways, because this is part of your journey, and it could be something that you need to push through for yourself, right? Maybe you yourself need to push through fear. Okay, so this is what I have for you. I do hope the messages resonated with you guys and you got something positive from it. All the best to you, and I'll see you around in the next one, okay? Bye.